The new best rocket sidearm is here, and it's returned memory. You can get this from Crucible Ops, and I'm going to tell you why it's so good. Returned memory is a solar rocket assisted sidearm, so it's the same brand as Aberrant Action from Season of Echoes. If you don't have Aberrant Action from Season of Echoes, then it is a must have. If you do have Aberrant Action crafted, it's still worth a pickup, and I'm going to go into why. Forget Jack of all trades, Returned memory is a master of all trades. Ammo generation, yep, it can do that. Fantastic and clear, oh yeah, it can do that too. Heal yourself, oh aye. Also, it is a potent damage dealer, and this is due to the new origin trait that rolls on the Crucible Op weapons called Tenacity. Tenacity is a stackable buff that goes up to times 20, and every time you get a kill while surrounded, so that is 3 or more enemies in your close vicinity, you'll gain 1 stack. This equates to a 1% damage buff. This stacks all the way to 20, so you can get a 20% damage buff passively by just using it. It also gives a buff to handling and reload speed. These stacks will clear if you die, but the more you use it and the more you stay alive, the more potent this gun will become. So let's talk perks. In the left hand column we have Blast Distributor. Killing an enemy with splash damage gives you a bonus to your grenade stat. Lead from Gold. Picking up heavy ammo gives you 25% of your maximum reserves of special ammo. Impulse Amplifier increases velocity and reload speed. Heal Clip. Reloading after killing an enemy grants you Cure 2 and Cure 1 to all allies within 15 metres of you. Impromptu Ammunition. Final blows with this weapon gains increased ammo generation bar progress from all sources for a short time. And Beacon Rounds. Kills grant you reload speed and better velocity. So straight away, the first perk I'm going to recommend is Heal Clip, because Heal Clip is absolutely amazing in every form of content, be it Advanced, Expert, Master, Grandmaster when it eventually comes out. Every bit of content, Heal Clip is great, but also Impromptu Ammunition. Because of the ammo economy just now since Edge of Fate is quite sparse, we're not getting as much ammo per brick and we're not getting as many drops as we used to. Using this gun with Impromptu Ammunition, you can basically use it as a primary, especially if you stack into weapons. You're going to gain more ammo generation, put on some scabs, put on some generators, and you'll be able to use Returned memory as a primary weapon. Impulse Amplifier and Beacon Rounds are also good picks, but compared to Heal Clip and Impromptu Ammunition, they don't really get a look in, to be honest with you. Moving on to the right column, we've got Redirection. Killing a miner grants you 3 stacks. You've got a maximum of 30 stacks. When you attack a major, you lose 3 stacks, but your gun does 33% damage for the bullet used. So kill minor enemies, then you have a 33% damage boost to major enemies. And I have tested this does stack with Tenacity, and I'll show you footage of that later on in the video. Next up we've got One For All, which is hit 3 separate targets in a short space of time, and you'll gain 10 seconds of 35% increased damage. This is really strong on rocket-assisted sidearms, due to the fact of splash damage, so if you fire 1 bullet into a group of ads, it's quite easily going to proc One For All, and then for the next 10 seconds you've got 35% extra damage. Incandescent, we all know it, we all love it. Kill enemies and it scorches nearby targets, and kill enough enemies and you'll let off a chain of ignitions. Next one is Burning Ambition. Dealing sustained damage to targets inflicts scorch. Dealing damage to a scorched target also inflicts scorched. So on a rocket assisted sidearm, I believe this is 2 to 3 hits. So for minors, this isn't going to really come into play, you're better off with Incandescent. For majors and more high end content, then this could be a good pick. Next up is Desperate Measures. Get a weapon kill and it gives you a 10% damage boost. Get a grenade on melee kill and it'll go up to times 2, so 20%. And then get another grenade or melee kill and it'll go up to times 3, which is 30% damage. It's okay if you've got an ability focused build, but to be honest with you, it's a lot of effort to maintain that 30%, so I would rather go with One For All or Redirection. And finally, Adagio. Getting a kill grants a 30% damage boost for 7 seconds and also 10 range, but reduces your fire rate by 20%. I wouldn't pick this. The fire delay actually lowers your DPS and it's just not worth it when we've got perks like Redirection and One For All on the gun. In terms of other stats you want to chase, I would use reload speed and magazine size, so anything that boosts that. Also, we have reciprocal draw on the artifact this season, so handling might also be a good stat, so you can bring out the gun quicker and start killing enemies with it. It's also got a 40 ammo generation stat, which isn't the best, but it can be increased by the gun mods Bandolier and Abundant Ammo. These will increase your ammo generation stat, and it can also be improved by impromptu ammunition. So let's talk god rolls then. You can't go wrong with Heal Clip Incandescent. It is a tried and true weapon combo, great for ad clear and sustainability for yourself. It keeps you alive and it also clears a lot of ads. But we've already got this in Aberrant Action, so if you've got Aberrant Action, I would actually suggest Impromptu Ammunition and Redirection or One for All. This combo allows you to have ammo on tap for returned memory and also a great damage dealing perk, so Redirection and One for All. Paired with Tenacity times 20, you're going to be doing a lot of damage to all types of enemies in the game and also keep returned memory topped up with ammunition. The combo that you're seeing in the background is Heal Clip with Redirection, and it's great, it does amazing, keeps me sustained, puts out a lot of damage, 10 out of 10, but I'm going to keep an eye out on the Impromptu Ammunition version with Redirection or One for All. That way I've always got ammo for the gun, while doing increased damage with my damage perk and times 20 Tenacity. Speaking of damage, let's go into the shooting range and see exactly what kind of damage this gun can put out. Just quickly, if you could show some love in the video, I would greatly appreciate it. I want to push for 1,000 subscribers, so anything you can do to help me would be really nice of you. Love you lots, cheers. So you can see here I've got Redirection times 30 and Tenacity times 20, and that does 269 plus 304 damage. So that equates to 573 for a body shot, and then for a crit, that's 367 plus 269, which equals 636 damage per bullet. Now for just a standard bullet with no buffs, body shot, 122 plus 139, equates to 261, and for a crit, 122 plus 167, which equals 289. So with Redirection and Tenacity times 20, you're doing 45% more damage to majors and bosses compared to the gun as normal. So it's easy to see how strong this gun can be with the right setup, and hopefully I've convinced you today to go out and get some good rolls of it. Other than that, thank you very much for watching the video. I do appreciate your time as always. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, let me know your thoughts down below, and if you like what I do, feel free to subscribe. I'll be doing more D2 content as the weeks goes on. Got a lot to talk about and a lot to cover with Edge of Fate. Thanks very much guys, see you later. Cheers.